Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Just Me, and yeah, I'm back. Don't talk about that. Y'all, a few years ago, I was cool with this girl. Of course, her name was Trouble.
And yes, we jumping straight into the story time like that. Like we jumping right into it. I don't care.
And we gonna call her Trouble because y'all, every time it was always some trouble with her. Like this was not the first incident that we got into. We had got into another incident before this. I'm always being captain. Just being captain. So y'all, Trouble had this ex-girlfriend. And her ex-girlfriend I had actually went to middle school with. I had knew the girl and she was cool. Like we never had no issues. Well we had one little minor issue, but I fixed that. But yeah, so we was cool. We never had no issues. And it was so crazy because Trouble ex-girlfriend, I used to date her best friend. So messy. Like, and we was also cool with Trouble's best friend's sister.
And I still said it wrong, y'all. It's Trouble's ex-girlfriend, best friend, sister. That's too many fucking people.
Girl, it's just everybody in here. So one day, I'm in the house, minding my business. It was a cold wintry night. Like literally, it was cold outside. It was snowing and everything. Cause this week, I'm in the house. I'm on the phone, loving in my room, all snuggled up in the bed, all cozy or whatever. And next thing you know, I'm getting a phone call from Trouble.
So I'm like, oh, she wasted a waffle. I know she didn't. I know you fucking lying.
Y'all, so we was like, she had called me and was basically like, she was ready to smack her ex-girlfriend and da 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 da. And I'm like, for what? Like, what the hell going on? She was like, it had something to do with some money. And she was like, she going around telling everybody that I stole $1,500 from her and that I burnt her and this and that. I'm like, burnt her? It's crazy. Yo, so she's like, oh, I'm finna go smack her or whatever, da da da. And I'm like, I'm laughing, like not laughing at the situation, but like laughing because like Trouble, she be serious, like she did not be playing. And y'all, Trouble was also, she was like a stud for real, so she was like more like guyish. I don't want to say nerdish. She was more like a guy or whatever. Y'all, so I'm like, I'm laughing like this is crazy. And she was like, yeah, then her girlfriend like think she's tough or whatever. She was like, I smacked that hoe too or whatever, and I'm like. Making a girlfriend is crazy. And I'm like, well, why the girlfriend like in y'all business? Even though I get it, like, that's her girlfriend, but it's like, I don't know. So she's like, yeah, I'm smack the girlfriend too. So I was like, well, if you smack the girlfriend,
I'm gonna beat the bitch up. I'm gonna beat your girlfriend the fuck up.
so we just laughing and joking about the situation. So she basically like, she's like, actually, she's like, for real, she's like, I want you to press her because she felt as though me and her ex-girlfriend was like the same size. And like I said, she was a stud and she was like more bigger. So she's like, if we got into it and then we fought, I don't feel like it'll be a fair one for real. And I was like, I don't. In my head, like I wasn't thinking this like back then, but it's like
It's really giving Chris show dummy, to be honest.
I don't care how big you is, if we into it and we gonna fight. I don't give a damn. I don't care if I'm big and you small, I'm small and you big, bitch. We're gonna fight, okay? So y'all, I'm like, all right, cool, bet. Like we gonna press or whatever. So she was like, yeah, da da da. Like we finna go to her. I'm finna go down to her. I'm break. Go to her job. I'm come pick you up. And I was like, screw, pump your brakes. No, you're not. No, you're not. For one, you're not going to her job because why would you do that? And then for two, me and that girl work for the same company, just in different locations. I'm like, girl, listen, don't do that. So y'all, I'm like, okay, well, whenever you want to do this, like, just call me, whatever, like, whatever. Y'all, I'm thinking this is gonna be a different day. I'm back on the phone. I'm back snuggled up on the phone with my man. We making plans probably about him probably coming ready to pick me up or whatever. Because like I said, it's snowing. And y'all, when this girl called me back, like I'm gonna say probably like 20 minutes later, y'all, she called me back and was like, yeah, where you at? I'm ready to come get you. So I'm like, I'm in the house, but what did you ready? What you ready to come get me for? Like, she was like, yeah, I got, she got her ex address and she was like, I know where she lived. Like, we ready to go down there. So I'm like, oh my god, girl, I didn't think you meant like today, like not right now. So I hop out the phone. Y'all, my boo was telling me like, don't go down there, don't take yourself down there, doing dumb stuff. I'm like, Trouble says she need me. I'm leaving. So I told him I was gonna call him back. So we hang up, y'all. I put on my little Timbs, I put on my sweatpants and stuff. Like I said, it was cold outside. I ain't gonna lie, I think I had on like thermal sweatpants. I had on like my like black North Face hoodie. Y'all, I was TCG, was trying to go. So I'm like, all right. So I'm asking her like, well, cause when she come get me, y'all, she is 3. So when she come pick me up, we get in the car. We driving down there to the girl house. She like, cause my mama, we basically live in the county and the girl live in the city. So we driving in the city. So she running and playing down to me like, what she want to do, da da da. Like she's like, I'm gonna knock on the door, whatever. Like we gonna go in there and press or whatever. Like if she, she get bucked, first off, ain't no gonna get bucked with me because you know what I'm gonna do. But she like, she get bucked, whatever. Like we gonna do that. Like we gonna take off on both of them. So I'm like, cool. Just fucking around, gonna see this damn story time, be like, oh yeah. So she basically telling me like how we gonna run down in there, this and that. So I'm like, do you got a ski mask or something? Because in my head, I'm like, like I said, we both work for the same company. So I'm like, if she wanted to, like, if she was a police ass bitch, if she wanted to snitch on me, all she would have to do is go to the company and get my information. Especially if she's pressing charges. Like hello? Like, yo, I don't know why. Like, I feel like I put that shit in the air. Shouldn't even say that. So she's like, no, she not no police ass bitch. And I'm like, yo. Like I said, I never had a real issue with her ex, but a little small slight one where I did like press her for real. But like after that we was cool, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
I hope I didn't confuse y'all when I said that I pressed her. Like that issue, when I said that, that was a long time ago. Like I said, I knew her ex-girlfriend for a long time. So
But I'm like, she's scary, like to me, like she's scary. So she was like, no, she not scary or whatever. She like, you know what, it's cool, like, it's cool. So I'm like, oh my god. So mind you, I didn't say when she picked me up, just why I mentioned them earlier, is me, Trouble girl best friend. We're not giving away no names. Trouble girl best friend and Trouble's ex-girlfriend best friend's sister is with us. And they all like everybody know each other. So it's
okay. So let me try to help y'all. Let me try to explain this. So back in the day, when Trouble was dating her ex-girlfriend, who we was gonna go press, she had a best friend, and she introduced me to her, and I started dating a best friend. So it was like this is this dating a best friends type thing going on. And of course, ended up me and my girlfriend at the time, sister. But yeah, so when I say it was all of us together, it was literally me, Trouble best friend, and basically my ex sister in law.
and they was like they wasn't going. They was like basically like we not going on no shit. Like we just going for the show. Basically, I was like okay. Cause I was like why ain't y'all? And they was like basically they was cool, so they didn't really have no issue. So they was like they said they was going for the show. So I'm like all right fine whatever. So we get down there. We parked a few blocks away, like around the corner somewhere on some shit. So I'm like when we don't know this, I'm like oh we really on some shit, y'all. So we parked the car. We get out. We walk to the girl house, but the other two girls, me and Trouble walked to the ex house. The other two girls that was with us, they had walked with us, but they had went in like the alleyway. I ain't gonna lie, it did look crazy, but like they was like they didn't want them to think like it was gonna be no jumping stuff just cause they saying all them. They was like when they really just here to watch. So I'm like,
If I was that girl, I'd be like, it's gonna jump. It's gonna jump.
okay. So yo, I'm just listening. Okay, like I'm the crash out on me. Okay, yo. So we get down there. We knock on her door. The girl don't got no people, mind you. So we knock on her door. Ain't nobody answering. So Trump will get to really knocking on that door. Like it's just the police up in the door. I'm like, girl, you was going. I hope she live alone. Well, I mean, not saying it would have made a difference, but I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna these people do like that. So finally, who came to the door? Oh, so finally, Trouble ex girlfriend came to the door, y'all. She comes to the door. She cracked the door. She like,
What? Like, what are y'all doing here?
and Trouble like basically like, yeah, you was popping all that shit. Like, what's the issue? Like, what's up? And she would, and Trouble and her ex girlfriend, they going back and forth, and her ex girlfriend like basically like, girl, I don't got time for you. I'm not doing this. Da da da. Like you really came to my house, and she's like, and Nene, I don't know why you down here. Like me, you don't even got no issue. And I'm sitting on the side. I was like, we don't. She was like, so I don't even know why you down here. I was like, because if you got a problem with Trouble, we gonna have an issue. Like,
Why else am I down here? I'm not down here for show.
So yo, they just going back and forth, whatever. I get tired of them going back and forth. So I'm like, mind you, like I said, I'm dead ass serious when I say it's cold outside, it's snowing. I'm like, we not doing this. Like, I'm weird. I'm like, ex-girlfriend, open the door. And she was like, no. I was like, girl, ain't nobody gonna touch you. I was like, open the door. It's cold out here. Like, we sitting here talking. I'm low key sitting here shivering. Like, cold as I don't know what. Gloves on and on. Like, cold as I don't know what, y'all. So she was like, no, da da da. Now, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I did push her door open. And I put like kind of like I feel like she pushed back with the door, so I don't really feel like I pushed her. But I did push the door open, and I was like, girl, watch out, like back up, it's cold, like I said.
Like, who did I really think I am? Like, I pay bills in here or something. Like, the fuck?
So we go inside, Trouble coming behind me. So I go in there and I sit on the girl's steps. I'm sitting on the steps. Her and Trouble, the girlfriend like kind of back up. Her and Trouble, yeah, ex-girlfriend, current girlfriend backed up. We kind of just out the way. Her and Trouble sitting up there arguing this and that. And I'm like, y'all, they was arguing too much. I guess I just got irritated. And I was like, because they was talking about the situation. And I was like, so bottom line, I was like, so what you want to do? Yo, I got off the steps. I'm sitting back laid on the girl steps. I got off the steps. And I'm like, girl, so what do you want to do? And she is like, Nene, I don't got no issue with you. I already told you that. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that. I heard you the first time.
Probably not an issue, but whatever
It's not an issue.
But I'm telling you, like, I want to fight. Like, I was like, I ain't come down here for nothing. Like, I'm not fighting. Like, what you want to do? I was like, do you want to fight right here? Like, you want to go outside? Like, y'all, I was being so generous. Like, I was being so polite. And that girl, I was like, I ain't going there all ratchet around. She turn her shit up. Like, I was being very polite. So mad.
That shit up. Fuck that shit up.
I had told her, like, I ain't come down here for nothing. Like, girl, what do you want to do? She like, I want to fight you in this and that. And I'm like, well, I do. I want to fight. And her girlfriend was like, she just told you she don't want to fight. And Trouble, we kind of at the same time, like, we ain't, like, Trouble, like, she not talking to me, like, we ain't doing that. Trouble was like, because Trouble basically told her, like, I hit you in your right now type. And I was like, what she said. So, yo, she was talking. So I'm like, anyway, X, like I said, like, what do you want to do? Like, you want to fight right here? You want to fight outside? She like, I don't want to fight you. Like, I don't want to fight you. She keeps saying that. So I stepped to her. I stepped in her no bully, y'all. I knew the girl didn't want to fight me. But like, I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't ride all the way down here for that. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly. Like, so I stopped in her face, like, just see what she gonna do for real. Cause I was like, for real. In my head, I already got like, if she don't fight me back, if I take off on her, if she don't hit me back, like, I'll probably just like give her a 2-piece and yeah, just leave it alone. So, ex-girlfriend finally was like, you know what, like, fine, like, we can fight outside. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we go outside. And her girlfriend came outside first. Ex-girlfriend, current girlfriend came outside. I went outside, Trouble came behind me. The current ex-girlfriend was behind Trouble. And X was in the house changing her clothes and stuff. Because, like, bitch, what? I'm not gonna lie. When the girlfriend came outside, I'm like, I understand how it looked. And it was dark outside, y'all. So I'm like, yo, why is she seeing the two homegirls, like, in the alley? And was like, oh no, y'all trying to jump. That's what you bitches on, da da da. So we like, nah, like, I promise you, it's not giving that, like, on God, like, niggas not jumping. We was like, what we telling? Oh, basically, we was telling her, like, it wasn't no jumping. Like, girl, what are you talking about? And she was like, oh, that's crazy. Now, mind you, we with the hood that she lived in, this the hood that I'm from, y'all. So when she was like, the girlfriend, like, oh, she ready to go call her peoples. And I'm like, do you know where you at? I automatically house on the phone, call my big brother, and I'm like, yeah. Because I don't hang up with a lot of girls. If y'all been listening to these story times so far, y'all see my history with females. Like, come on, let's be fucking for real. I hang out with a lot of girls, so I call my brother, like, yeah, like, I'm down here. I'm in tour with Shorty. I'm in her house. We trying to get a one. And she think niggas trying to jump her, but it's not giving that shit. Like, she gonna go get her peoples. My big brother is like, not T, y'all. Not T that was in the house that was gonna run away. the older one, the reckless. We gonna call him reckless. We're talking about reckless. So reckless is like, bet, like, bet, where you at? Drop your location, sis. Da, da, da. I heard him in the background, like, cause he was my cousins. I heard him in the background telling my cousins, like, yeah, we ready to go ride up here with me real quick. So I'm like, y'all the boy, and these the brothers that like to play with the ickies. Like, I'm gonna pull out that icky and then it's gonna get sticky because I don't want to say the blicky, and then YouTube be like, nope. So y'all, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, cause I'm not about to play with y'all, cause I don't know who you ready to call, what type of time y'all on, and yeah. So, this is breakfast. So, yo, the part I left off at when Ratchet, my big brother Ratchet, was coming down there with my cousins, y'all. I was really praying for that girl, not for real, but I should have. So when the girlfriend came outside, y'all, she gets to walking up. What can I say? What we was at? Walking up North Avenue, and I'm like, girl, you need to walk a little faster if you gonna get them people to get here, because you left your girlfriend in the house. Like, it really wanted to, like, girl, we did drag the girl out the house and stumped her and everything, but that's not what we on. So y'all, when the current girlfriend had left out the house, ex-girlfriend had locked her door anyway, y'all. She ran in that house and locked her door. She was not coming outside. I was knocking on the door and I'm like, ex-girlfriend, I was like, come on. I was like, nobody's gonna jump you and da da da. She was like, y'all got people on the side of my house. And I got so mad. I'm like, girl, that's such and such. And they was like, like, let me tell her we out here. Y'all, them girls was like, let me tell her we out here. Y'all not here to do nothing. Y'all here to just watch, remember? So I was like, might as well let her know. So she wouldn't think it was nothing, girl. She didn't care if it was Jesus outside, y'all. She was not coming outside. So I was like, I left it alone. I went and shivered my little tail right onto the bottom of her steps because I said it was cold outside. It was cold that night. Yeah, so I'm sitting on the bottom of the steps, y'all. As I'm sitting on the steps, I'm like, listen, Trouble is irritated with this girl. She's annoyed. She's like, you know what? We ain't just do all that. She just said she's gonna come outside and fight. Excuse yourself. Y'all, Trouble got on some Nike boots, y'all. Why is Trouble kicking this girl door? Trying to kick this girl door in. I was like, y'all, I didn't know what to do. I ain't help her. I just was standing there. Y'all know them little Nike boots was sturdy, okay? Y'all, so she know what, like, if you ever kicked in the door before, you got kicked, whatever. So she's kicking in the right spot, but I'm trying to tell y'all, like, this door is not coming off. Like, the door will not open. And at this point, I'm low-key like, I low-key don't want it to open because I'm like, this is about to turn into breaking and entering, y'all. Like, I'm not ready to hold y'all. So I'm like, hopefully that door holds some weight. Because I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to lie. If she got the door open, I was on that girl ass. Because why would you not come outside to fight after you said you was going to fight? Like, and then your girlfriend all like, they sure go get her people. It's like, we not on the A. Like I'm not. Okay. So the girl never opened the door. Trouble couldn't get her door in. So as we sitting on the steps, she up there, calling. She got to calling her ex-girlfriend phone, like, come outside. You need to come outside. You been scary, da da da, like all this other stuff. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, I'm sitting up there cold, shivering. I'm like, yeah, at this point, I don't even think I can uncross my arms to fight because I think I froze out here. So next thing you know, we sitting on the porch, like, we like, well, at this point, since she don't want to come outside, cool. Like, let's just wait. I'm like, ex-girlfriend don't want to come outside, cool. I'm like, fine, let's just wait for her peoples at this point. Since her girlfriend went to go get her peoples, like, my people's on their way. Like, it's about to be a show. I'm trying to tell you, I did not come out here for nothing, and I damn sure ain't called my brother for nothing. That's not the brother you call for nothing, okay? It's about to be something. So, as we sit there, we waiting. I'm like, I'm gonna wait for my brother anyway. Like, I ain't tripping. Y'all, all we hear is police sirens. And they sound like a couple of them. I'm like, huh? I'm like, I know. I ain't gonna lie, cause then like we in a hood too. Like, we on the A, so it's like you hear sirens all the time. But those sirens sound like they're coming in this specific direction. So as we standing there, and I'm like, hold on. Okay, so the way, let me try to describe the block we was on. We was on a block, right? But we was like in the middle of that block in her house. So you can see at the top of the block, you can see at the bottom of the block, and at the top of the block, you could see, because it was dark outside. Like I said, y'all, it was dark and it was cold outside. you can see like the reflectors from the police lights like coming like on the opposite houses. Like I'm trying to put like in a video like or something, but it's weird how I'm trying to explain it like that. We seen the lights, so I'm like, oh well, hell no. So when we seen the lights, me and Trouble at the same time, we're black. There's no discussion that need to be made. We know what we out here doing. It was like we both went to go push each other, but our hands collided and like we like pushed off each other. But we did that to run. Like it was a push off to run. So we running. So we running through the alleys. As we running through the alleys, I'm like, hold on, because I'm like, let's run across the street into the alley and up to the top of the block. Because like I said, we on the A. I know where I'm at. So I'm like, hold on, let's run in the alley. So we run in the alley and we stop running and we stop running. We hear cars sound like they're coming behind us. So I'm like, yo, I know this girl didn't. Okay, because at first it was giving a little paranoia, like maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But yo, we heard the cars behind us. Did I ever turn around and see no cars behind us? No. But the way I heard them, the way them sirens was, they was on the ass. They was on the ass. So y'all, we're running. Mind you, we're running through like alleys, like little cutways. It's snowing outside. It's slippery outside, y'all. We is sliding in that snow. I forgot what was the name of some bar we ended up running to, y'all. We was like, we wasn't even 21. We wasn't supposed to be in there. So we ran in there. I think Trouble. Oh my God. Trouble had left her phone in the car. Why did she do that? I don't know. So she's calling her own phone. She's using my phone to call y'all. Nobody picking up. So she started calling the other two girls. So the other two girls pick up like, so Trouble saw like, yo, pull on this street, da, 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 come get us. Da, 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 just call the police on us and da da da. They on the phone like, Trouble, we got a problem. We ain't gonna be able to do that. So Trouble like, what's the issue? What's the problem? She like, y'all, she like the police surrounded your car. And I'm like, how do they know where you parked at? And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I accidentally I low key forgot about the two homegirls, y'all, when Trouble started like kicking the door in. We kind of figured like the ex was to come back outside. Trouble did tell the other two girls that we was with like just go head back to the car, like go get the car. So that's when they left. I don't know. The police followed them, but they was with us. I don't know. But they shouldn't have been running or nothing. Like I don't know what they was doing. But they was in the car and they was like, yeah, we can't go nowhere because the police is blocking the car. And I'm like, I'm just realizing in my head, whole time the police probably thought that the two girls was us because when they did get to the car, I forgot to mention that they did ask the girl that was in the driver's seat. They did ask her if her name was Trouble, full name. So I don't know anything about that. So she's like, why would they be blocking my car? Da 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 da. So now in my head, I'm like, did the ex-girlfriend tell me like what kind of car you drive? Did she know what kind of car you drive? Like I don't, I'm not asking her, but I'm thinking it's like maybe she was like, oh, she drive this car. Maybe they spotted it. Maybe I don't know, because it's not like somebody's calling the police and saying, oh, it's a car and it's suspicious. Like nobody's doing that. So it's like, I don't know. To this day, I don't know. So I'm like, oh my God, y'all. I'll hurry up. When we got into this bar, we had called her two homegirls. I'll call my brother back. I'm like, bro, don't go down there. Don't go down there. This bitch called the police on us. Da 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 da. So he was like, yeah, basically like, yeah, he's seen because they did ride down there, but they never rode down that block. They seen the police down there, and he was like, I've been calling you and da 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 da. I was like, bro, I need help. Like, yo, I felt like we just set it off or something. I'm like, bro, I need help. I can't get out this bar because every time we turned around, every time we was picking up the bar, the police was just riding past. Like they was looking for us, of course. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, bro, I am in this bar. I need help. He like, if you can get to such and such street, I can pick y'all up from there and I'll take you back to my house. It's like it's cool. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, all right, bet. In my head, if I can make it to such and such street, I'm in that car. He said, I'm waiting for you in the car. I said, I'm in that damn car. I just gotta make it to this block. So y'all, I told Trouble this, like, we just gotta make it to this block. Da da da. Trouble like, I'm not trying to leave my truck down here. I'm like, bitch, we can come back and get that truck later. Or they can drive that motherfucker home. I don't care how that truck get from where it's at. I don't care if it say where it's at. I'm not rapey where it's at. In police custody. That's when I'm not rapey. So y'all, that's what I did. I left out that bar and I went back into them alleys and I started hitting them cuts looking for that street. Yes, I did. I ended up in the projects. I ended up in one of the projects down there, y'all. Who lived down here? I think we was in somebody. Oh, we had ran into somebody. It was cold outside too, so and it was to the point, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it was so much police. I'm like, we ran into the projects into somebody like building because we ain't had nowhere else to run. It was like to a point where I was like, I don't think I can get to the spot my brother need me to meet him at. Like, it's given we're gonna have to split up. Y'all, it's given we're gonna have to split up. And I'm like, dang, like, I'm really not trying to do that, but listen, we gotta do what we gotta do. Trouble, like, we are not splitting up. We not doing that. No, we cool. Like, your bro can't come. He already made it very clear we need to get the sessions because y'all, my brother is a convicted. Yeah, what comes at the convicted, yeah. So he can't be getting caught up in this stuff, even though he be in this stuff. I don't want to get him caught in this stuff. So I'm like, oh my god. So she's also she's using my phone to call the two girls that was in the car, like, hey, we at this location. Did they leave yet? So the girl's like, yeah, they asked us a few questions. They asked us that we had a license. One of the girls had a license, the other one didn't. So he told her, like, well, you can drive the car off, da da da. He was like, who car is this? And da da da. And they made it seem like it's just me. And she was like, it's just me and my homegirl. We just out here chilling. Like, what do you? Nobody else is with us. Like, no, they put two and two together that was trouble car. I'm telling y'all, they did. So they let her leave. So when they let her leave, they was like, she was like, where y'all at? So we told her where we was at. But we was telling her, like, watch your surroundings, make sure there's no police, make sure the boys is not behind you, make sure you're not being followed, none of that, girl, okay? Okay? She was like, I got y'all. So she was like, I'm outside. Y'all, I'm like, why did me in trouble start running again? I feel like if Spotlight wasn't on us, we probably would have damn near just put on. Because why didn't we just walk to the car? I felt like we were just trying to hurry up and get out of there. We ran to the car. We ran to the car, jumped in the car. They switched. We all switched seats. Um, we ended up just like, damn, like that was a lot. I think we rolled up, we smoked. They dropped me off, and yeah, I came home. I'm chilling. I am chilling. I'm chilling, y'all. I'm chilling. Y'all already be like, girl, what in the world? Like, the whole change. It's the scenery again. It's the clothes. It's the everything. Y'all, a lot was going on when I was recording that video for y'all. And y'all, I'm talking about, like, Melissa said graduation. I had a lot of appointments and stuff going on. Y'all got a lot going on. I got that pink eye, but just don't pay that no mind. So, y'all, that is actually going to conclude the end of that video. And I'm ready to drop part 2 for y'all right after this because I owe y'all. Y'all, look like somebody really claimed my... It like somebody really claimed my eye. Claimed my shit. Oh my god. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned to the video. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2. I love y'all.